Primetime, Kevin Lee doing the introductions here. New Revolution Wrestling, the best of 2006. You see Quiz making his way down to ringside, and I am joined once again by Rachel.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Rachel.
In this match, we're going to see Quiz taking on Mr. Wrestling, Matt Farmer.
And do you think maybe in this match you can be a little less biased, Rachel?
Well, a little less biased? What do you mean,
Or
Matt?
have you already picked out your favorite to win, Matt Farmer?
Actually, I can be totally honest with you here. I was actually pulling for Quiz in this match.
Well, we'll see if Quiz has what it takes to get it done against Mr. Wrestling Matt Farmer here on the Best of 2006. This is the inaugural NRW show from October 13th, 2006.
And of course, you can catch NRW episodes every Wednesday night at 11 o'clock on Channel 11.
Absolutely. As you see Matt Farmer driving Quiz back into the turnbuckle and a clean break from Matt Farmer.
Matt Farmer definitely has the experience advantage over Quiz in this match. This is still Quiz's rookie year, and even though when I was watching it for the first time, I still assumed Mr. Wrestling Matt Farmer was going to pull out a win here, even though I was rooting for Quiz, to be honest with you.
Well, you know, a lot of people expect great things from Quiz, it seems to me. A lot of the fans really get behind him and really hoping he goes places here in New Revolution Wrestling.
Well, Quiz, he really seems to try and relate to the fans, whereas Matt Farmer, he doesn't really seem to care too much about it.
That I would have to agree with you on. Matt Farmer doesn't seem to give a crap about the fans.
But you know what? You don't have to give a crap about the fans. It's all about coming in here and pulling out a victory and winning that Pacific Coast title.
And Matt Farmer will do whatever it takes to advance in the tournament. That is guaranteed.
You have to give him credit for that, and he's definitely dominating Quiz here. Quiz is trying to fight back, but Matt, he, like I said before, he not only has the experience advantage, he also has the size advantage here.
And definitely a veteran of the ring wars is Matt Farmer. Traveled all over the Pacific Northwest, into California, into Hawaii. You name it, Matt Farmer's been there. And Quiz has got to really watch out and step up his game. As you see a gut-wrench suplex from Matt Farmer. And that could be it. He could have finished Quiz early. 2 count? Not quite, though. Quiz managing to kick out.
Quiz has a lot more heart than we've ever given him credit for. I think he's really going to go far in NRW. He just hasn't had that opportunity quite yet.
And we just saw him last week at the Gresham Rec Center on 215th and Stark team up with Mike Santiago to take on the Pacific Coast Blondes in the Oregon State Tag Team Title Tournament.
Yeah, he's been having a few words back and forth between him and Nate the Great recently, and you know, they've had a few battles, and it seems like Quiz wants to keep on fighting Nate the Great. Nate the Great just keeps on running away.
Well, Nate screwed Quiz out of many victories here in NRW so far, and I don't blame Quiz one bit for wanting to get some small measure of revenge on Nate the Great.
But for right now, we're looking at this match here between Quiz and Matt Farmer. Matt throws Quiz back into the ring.
And jibber-jabbering with the fans a little bit might cost him. You don't want to take time and do that. You want to stay on top of Quiz, even though he might be very new to professional wrestling. No reason to underestimate the man, having been trained by, once again, something that, you know, 3 of the guys we've seen here tonight have in common. Trained by Colonel De Beers and the Playboy Buddy Rose.
That's true, but Matt Farmer, he's a very egotistical man. You can call it ego, but it's also he's also a bit of a veteran in this game, and you know, I think he comes into the ring and just assumes he's going to win, and sometimes that's all you really need to do. Quiz comes in here, and we've only really seen him in CPW, and this is a totally new ball game here in NRW.
Totally different environment in New Revolution Wrestling. Quiz definitely has to step up his game, not just against Matt Farmer, but here in NRW, as we see him kicking away at Matt Farmer in the stomach.
I can't believe Matt Farmer's actually letting Quiz take it to him like this here.
Well, he's not necessarily letting the guy do anything to him. I mean, you don't really let a person punch you in the face. You're not really going to let a guy stomp your guts out.
Something tells me that wasn't really stomping his guts out.
Well, not quite, but Quiz is mounting a comeback here.
Matt Farmer was letting Quiz think that he's going to...
Goes to the pin, 2 count.
He's going to win here, but Matt's going to turn it around any minute here. You just watch.
It's like you have a crystal ball and can see into the future.
turn it around here.
Well, we'll see about that.
You just watch legit. There he goes.
Unbelievable.
I know,
you were right again.
I know.
And now trying to break his arm on the ring rope. Come on, he's in the ring. Get in there, ref. Ridiculous.
You're just upset because I'm right.
That's purely speculation.
And here's Matt showing how much strength he has over Quiz.
Oh my
Just throwing him down like a little rag doll.
Just dominating the man. Matt Farmer is no joke, you know. Some people might try to underestimate Matt Farmer, but that's a big mistake. He's since this inaugural evening become a member of the Old World Order and become a dominant force in New Revolution Wrestling, having been the Pacific Coast Heavyweight Champion for 4 months. I couldn't agree more, Rachel, as we see Matt Farmer just manhandling Quiz. Very astute observation again, Rachel, as we see Matt Farmer taking it to Quiz here. New Revolution Wrestling from 215th and Stark at the Gresham Rec Center. 2 count. Quiz trying to get a win in here, but just can't manage to do it. Big clothesline from Matt Farmer.
Yes, Matt is definitely dominating Quiz in this match. You saw with that sunset flip and that clothesline. Now he's just kicking him on the ground,
and you know,
kicking him while he's down.
Quiz likes to talk about how he's rough and tough and grew up on the streets and isn't afraid to mug somebody for their wallet. But you know what? He's getting mugged right now by Mr. Wrestling, Matt Farmer.
I've never heard him talk like that.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
I hear he talks that way all the time, aren't you? You're at the shows, you hear him. Oh, incredible side suplex from Matt Farmer.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind Matt will be winning this match. I think right now he's just toying a little bit with Quiz.
Big spine buster! And that's it! Not Quiz out of his little wrestling booties. Matt Farmer advances in round 1 of the Pacific Coast title tournament.
That was a great spine buster a la Arn Anderson.
And we're going to be back in just a minute. Very confident Matt Farmer. We'll be back in just a second with more of the best of 2006 New Revolution Wrestling.